he's a theoretician بتاع NIF. قال جوان جرن ده عمل حاجة قبيحة. شيء فوقه ايديولوجية، فوقه قبلية، فوقه عسكرية، حاجة ما مفهوم لكن شكال. وقال كلا حاجة ده جاي للشمال. So his position is قال بلده يقسمه قبل ما كلام ده يوصل هنا. So he's a separatist. He's a separatist. He believes that enough is enough. This is the cancer. ماشي شمال. The AIDS. It's a virus. It's a virus of freedom. It's going. ماشي the شمال. So we have kept the region. We have maintained good relations with Egypt. And some of you, some Junubin may get confused about Horea and Fasaludin Madola. If this is possible, we are for it. If it is not possible, they have to get some balance. Much SPLA, much siyasa with the SPLA. They have to get some balance. And so those relations have been kept, and we'll continue to keep them, and we'll continue to build ourselves. الحاجات اللي أنا قلت قبل. The last important thing is the peace process. Because many of you also, but my Sha'at, he got Amos Wayne, he got Matthew Wayne. And it is important as officers for you to be informed about this. See, there is a small book, some of you must have seen it, which we have issued recently. It's Peace Through Development. Yes. It is important to have this small book. There we have presented our vision as to how to end the conflict in the Sudan. And it is on 3 tracks. قلنا في 3 وسائل لحل مشكلة السودان. Track number 1 ده عبر المفاوضات مع الحكومة في الخرطوم. And this we have been doing في Abuja 1, Abuja 2, وهسه في IGAD. This is track 1. On this track, the negotiations have reached a very high stage where the outstanding issues تقريبا are 3. 1, the علاقة بين الدين والدولة. We argue that if we are going to have one country, دين ودولة لازم دستوريا يفصلوا. This is 1. نمرة 2 the issue بتاع حق تقرير المصير. حق تقرير المصير which I read in our resolutions before should be exercised really after the war, not before. The third thing is ترتيبات الفترة الانتقالية, the interim arrangements. هيكون في شنو في interim period. In this there is a lot of misunderstanding, lots of disinformation. في ناس بيعمل propaganda قال SPLA ما جادين في حق تقرير المصير. بيقولوا NIF has given the right of self-determination, and the SPLA is being presented as if they are refusing it. كانوا نينا يوغا بيابا حق تقرير المصير. مش انتم سميتوا كلام زي ده؟ And this is of course nonsense. In the first place, our concept about self-determination with such people is different. it is our conviction that self-determination cannot be given by another. الكلمتين self-determination ده كلمات إنجليزية يعني بكون الكلمة المركب ده self-determination. يا جماعة it means the inter بيعمل self-determination. Not anybody giving you. Once it is given you, it is no longer self-determination. Placken. It is derivative. The Zoltani Yaogab Wadi. So we don't believe that self-determination can be given by anybody. So the statement Badaya Bital Jumla Zatu Girl Naza Hukuma what the self-determination or SPLA Garafado is logically wrong. Mafi Mantak Fogo. But at the substantive level, it is not true that North Khartoum was the self-determination. In 1997, I met Yagmachar Fugulu. President Museveni persuaded me to meet him. Girl, why do you refuse to meet your brother? I said, okay, I'll meet him. Lakini eji barao. Ma eji manas with على الحاج وعشرة. But they are two brothers command. So I refused to meet them. I said our agreement was that I meet my brother, not my brothers, but my brother.
There was no S there.
There was no S. Brother واحد. هم جا 11 7 من NIF و4 جنوبين. So they were left in Paralodge. الآخرين ورياق جابوا براو لغولو. His argument, he was trying to persuade me to join the Khartoum peace agreement, and he gave me pamphlets with agreement, with a constitution. I referred them to him last time when I met him recently in Nairobi. I told him that, and I accepted to meet him in order to give him an option. So I told him 3 things. I said, if you believe, I said you have 3 options. If you believe that Jalaba Adak Aktagrir or Masir Adak Junub, then you ask the government to take the army away from the south and you take over the security of the south. So you put your forces in Juba, in Wau, and in Malakal. If they do this, you tell them that I promise I will not attack you. The Wahid. Now they are not serious about Haq Tagrir al-Masir, because I said, you know, you and I, Hakuma Biarif, if there is a referendum today or tomorrow, Fil Junub, about independence or unity, almost 100% of the Junubin will vote for independence. So if is a Fizruf da, فإذا Hakuma Adak Haq Tagrir al-Masir, it means they have given you the south. And so they can cut their losses. And when Sahib Jej Bito, you want the security between Junub, they halif Bito, somebody they have alliance with or they have agreement with. If they don't do this, then it should give you the clue that they are not serious. So you do the second logical thing. You start fighting from within. Instead of Salam min al-Dakhil, Abda Harb min al-Dakhil. Well, you attack Juba, you attack Torid, you attack Malakal, we never go dig down. So that we take over these places. They will give away the south. Why would they make this pipeline to Bentiu? So it is not true that the government has given Haq Tagrir al-Masir. Actually, you can fight self-determination through self-determination. They عملوهم في Polisario Morocco. The king of Morocco, when Dagato by Polisario international, okay, I'll give them self-determination. He's a real king, and he gives self-determination. Fagalana Bwadi Le Polisario self-determination. This was 10 years ago. Until he died, his self-determination was not given. Waledu took over and later they are discussing self-determination. After it has been given another 3 years for self-determination to be implemented. In the meantime, they are buying. They are buying time and people. They are buying El Polisario Nas with Suar Zatu. They are being bought. And they are transporting Nazm in Morocco to Sahara. So that now 60% of the population in Sahara are from Morocco. So even if self-determination is done tomorrow, they will vote for unity. And so the best way, if there is a difficult issue, you kill it in committee, Amul committee. Committee. For self-determination can be killed by self-determination itself. And that they are khutbah bita nas Khartoum.